ask you a question. Do you think right now is the easiest time for all of us to be the 8-figure business? And do you think right now that Black people kind of pissing this opportunity away, like with the trolling, the celebrity obsessions, and just basically that fake life that they're putting out on the gram? Do you think that's what's stopping us? Those 3 things is stopping us from achieving the wealth and success that we can easily now through this internet?
It's been estimated. I've made almost $2 million from being on social media.
Yes.
That's what some motherfuckers that's been looking at some shit that's been counting my money. I said, God damn, man, how these people know this kind of shit? How they know? When you asked me that question, this what was flashing through my mind. Our kids getting our phones when they're about 2 years old, 3 years old, when they can work the screen and push a video. The videos they push is other children. Sometimes you look at them babies and you be saying, man, watching a kid play with a toy. And I started looking that this kid playing with this toy got 1 million subscribers and he got 1 million views. That's a smart parent that just created some generational wealth from this baby with this phone. So when you're asking that question, are we pissing it away? Yes, ma'am, we are. Is this the most easiest time in history to become yes, it is. Because you can sell something here in China right now. You got access at the world. You got access at people's minds. So we're digressing. We're digressing in such a way because we're squandering. We're pissing off this great time. This is the greatest time to be alive for Black people. This is what our ancestors, this is what our grandmothers envisioned right before they died. They couldn't see it when they lived. This is something you see on your way to the grave. When this is something you dream about when you're in despair. This is something you fantasize about when you work until you die. Man, my soul weeping as I'm saying, man, these people.
Me too. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, no, man, they looking down and saying, well, at least they having fun.
We tried.
We worked hard.
And so let me ask you a question, because that kind of hit me, because I really, I use my platform to help us save money on taxes and be able to put that money away so we can build generational wealth and have strong, sustainable businesses in our community. And so with that being said, what do you think we can do? Like, it's a few of us out here screaming and hollering, telling people what they need to do. What do you think we as a community could do right now and then kick people up so they could take advantage of this opportunity we have now?
They raised the credit score on
us. Another thing.
Yeah, I think a 720 no more.
No.
But our babies don't know nothing about it. A 500, right? So that lack of knowledge. Somehow we have to re-spark the young Black brain to have a thirst for knowledge, rather than a thirst for amusement and a thirst for entertainment.
Yes.
Number 2, we have to connect with our youth, not our teenagers. Our teenagers are in a natural state of rebellion.
I think you said that. Sorry to interrupt you. You said it maybe 2 ago in some interview, because I told them I watch you a lot.
Yeah.
You guys said something like, next is going to be our tweens killing each other.
Yeah.
And then now it's actually happening. Over the past month, it's been all just.
I seen a 9-year-old kill a 15-year-old or something like. Yeah, I mean, it's been it's almost prophetic, right? So our teens are in a natural state of rebellion, that adolescent, pre-adolescent stage. So once you enter into this stage in life, can't nobody tell you if they can't remove you from where you at. whether that's jail, boys home, mama sending you off somewhere. But mostly, even then, they look for their other peers to listen to. So if you can't go get their favorite rapper, their favorite ball player, how do you get a young person's attention? You find out what they want to do, and you make sure they do it. Yeah, nigga, you want to gang bang and sell dope? Okay, go on and say gang bang and sell dope. You going to jail? That's what you want to do? Okay. We got to find out what they want to do when they teenagers, but we can't spend a lot of time with them. We got to just give them resources and have an alternative. Okay, Yana, they talking about sending this one to juvenile. When the judge look out into the courtroom, when he look out into the black community, what other alternative do the judge have than to lock this little motherfucker up and send him to juvenile? What alternatives have the black community created or built for them other than sending them to jail? Nothing? Okay, send his ass to jail. So we can't spend a lot of time with them. Man, all our time have to be invested before they get to adolescent stage, the developmental stages. Most of the kids we talk to, we supposed to be on our knees, bending down, talking to them. We ain't supposed to be standing up. So that comes with youth financial literacy. Well, how do you intrigue kids' interest in youth financial literacy? What happened to playing Monopoly? What happened to playing Monopoly?
And they got the new one with the credit card machine, the debit card. Damn, my kids got that one with the debit card. They got
it. Make it fun.
Yeah.
Man, so what happened to summer yard cutting? You and your buddies, man, y'all cutting enough yard to save up enough money. What happened to the piggy banks? What happened to weekly allowance? Where I learned how to save my money because I done something right. I done my chores. I'm learning responsibilities. I'm learning how to work for. What happened to that? So we changed that with youth financial literacy, youth employment programs, youth engagement program that's centered around economic development, that's centered around business leadership, that's centered around having a think tank where you put a bunch of kids together and they all created a business. What happened to the lemonade stands? Yeah. So now that's
having a bank. Do you remember having the banks in the school, in elementary school?
Yeah.
Like industrial bank. We had our first little bank account in elementary schools, and the banks would come up, collect our money. We had the little school teller, the school everything. Yeah. They don't have that anymore. They have nothing anymore.
So even though they don't have it, we supposed to have it for us.
That's true.
They are told to standardize tests. So it ain't about developing financial literacy skills. It's not about developing a young child's ideal for economic development. We're brought up to be the American consumer. When you listen to the media, when you listen to economists, they don't reference us as American citizens. We're the American consumers. So they even passed an act, the American Consumer Reporting Credit Act. They passed acts in declaration of war. So it's an act. We're consumers. We ain't people no more. So they're not developing our children to be world leaders. Microsoft, the next Microsoft computer developer. They're going to be consumers, people who work, who consume television, who consume food, consume entertainment. They're going to consume. And so what consumers end up ultimately becoming or dependents and dependable dependents.
The bomb. I tell my daughter, the bomb. I say, if you keep spending, because she My daughter, I had used her for example. You know, in her school, they have this little money where you can build up money and save stuff. And she kept spending every week buying that stuff. I'm like, you know what? You are a consumer. Do you know what most people end up being when they become consumers? Bums. I said, because you don't have discipline, you don't have control, you don't have anything. And so from that just makes me think, are we now leading our community to become bums and just consumers? Because eventually we're going to spend so much, we're tapping out of income. We're already spending more than what we make.
Okay. That's why it's a 24-hour cycle news. It's a 24-hour news cycle now. Now it's you can have a skip-free YouTube channel where there's no ads. It's just play music, none. So we're being socially engineered. We're being socially engineered to consume. That's why our phones have everything we need. That's why our phones are like a plate. And this plate got everything we like on it, everything we eat. And we have a bottomless pit stomach and we don't get full. If we don't put this phone down, we just go keep eating and eating and eating and eating and eating, and ultimately we get sick. It's a struggle and a battle, because we're engineered. Man, this phone will tell you shit you just talked about by way of a commercial.
Yes, I noticed that.
We're being force fed, and we don't have a cutoff switch for our consumption. Wow. I think even in our sleeps, our minds are consuming. It's not resting.
No, because everybody sleep with the TV on now. People ask me when I ask, like, people come to my house, oh, how you sleep? Oh, with the TV on. How do you do that? I have to sleep with the TV on. My aunt, my sister, everybody. And I'm like, well, your brain is never resting. Like, how? Oh, okay. So you're not winding down. I'm going to take them. Got your
yeah.
You know. So I got my last two little questions.